Here we are again on a bed.
Yes.
We're not going to end up.
Not this time, guys. We are not going to end up sleeping. So we had to move locations, and now we're on a bed, and it's really comfortable.
It's really comfortable. These squishmallows, we need to like invest. Right?
Yeah, we should. Or we could just steal these. I don't think
the person who's lending us this room
will notice. I don't think so. It's not like these squishmallows are giant or anything.
I know. She won't notice. She won't notice. How are you?
I'm good. Oh, I just want to say, Cheli, happy birthday.
Thank you.
At the time that we're filming this, your birthday passed, what, a week ago?
Yeah. And we are currently both the same age.
Yes.
And honestly, I've never felt more like an equal than right now. It's so crazy.
Yeah. As soon as she saw me, she like punched me in the face. It was crazy.
Stop starting me.
I'm just kidding.
It's all red. No, I didn't.
That wasn't me.
It's so funny because we're only the same age for 2 weeks, right?
Yeah, for 2 weeks.
Your birthday on a Saturday?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I just wanted to make sure. Okay. I'll make it last. I'll make it count.
Yeah? What are you going to do on this special 2 weeks?
I don't know.
Party.
I can do anything I want.
Cartwheels. Backflips.
And then just text you like, as an equal, I just wanted you to know.
I just want you to know this is how I feel.
It's funny because I've brought it up, like, I think every year we've been friends.
Yeah.
Nothing changes. Everything's the same.
Yeah. Yeah. We feel the same every year.
So you wanted to talk about something.
Oh my God. I just feel like this doesn't feel real to me. So how do I start this? We read It Ends With Us by Colleen Hoover. Mm-hmm. If you haven't read it, the listener, it's essentially a quote unquote romance between, what was her name? Lily? No.
Yeah. No.
Lily Blossom Bloom. How could I ever forget that name?
Oh my God. Yes, you're right.
And she meets this guy who's in something in the medical, neurologist or something.
And it seems as though it's a romance that is going to be healthy. And as soon as they get married, I think it just takes a turn for the worst. And the whole book is literally about
just the worst situation for her. So it's just domestic abuse.
Which, when we filmed that episode, we brought up that we disliked that Colleen Hoover was about to release a coloring book for that book series.
Yes.
There's 2. And she ended up not doing it because she got a lot of hate.
Obviously, like, people's response was negative. Like, what do you mean you're gonna make a coloring book for this book that was so like just like trauma, you know?
Yeah.
Just the topics were just horrible, and I understand that she thought maybe it was going to be more so about like her like liberation from this toxic relationship, but in the cover of the coloring book she's giving the guy a little bit of a shout out because of his little stethoscope there. So it's like it's not just about Lily, then it's about this whole book. And you would think that Colleen Hoover would have learned, would have realized that this is not the kind of thing that her readers want.
And I thought she did because she backed out. Like, I thought it was her going like, oh shit, that's actually not something I should be doing.
Yeah.
But you sent me a picture. Is this a Target? It looks like one, right?
It looks like a Target, yeah. So Colleen Hoover is really, really popular. And I just hate that her books are marketed as a romance when it's just fucking abuse. Like, it's just, her characters are not redeemable at all. And I don't know, like, to me, she should focus more on thriller. And I feel like I've always said that anytime we talk about her. But she decided, you know what? Coloring book is out. You know what's next? Nail polish.
Nails.
And the nail polish kind of coincides with what the book cover looks like. So It Ends With Us is like pink and like purple. And so the nail polish is also pink and purple.
They also have one for It Starts With Us November 9th and Heart Bones.
Yeah, so I don't know. And then don't you feel like the packaging feels kind of like a young vibe? I don't know, like
young vibes and very misleading, because
Yeah.
it's like, yes, I'm gonna grab this book because these colors are pink and they're cute.
Yeah, super sweet.
I don't think Colleen Hoover is ever gonna change.
No, I don't think so. I don't
I'm
think
sorry.
she's. I don't think she's.
To anyone who loves Coho.
What's the word? I feel like she's very out of touch. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, does she realize what she's writing?
I don't know, because I don't think she's ever come forward and said anything.
Not that we've ever looked into. I mean, I
know.
haven't.
Who knows? Maybe she has, but it just feels that she's gonna continue to make books like this. She's gonna continue to make a lot of money, and she has such a big following that no matter what she does and what she releases, people are always gonna back her up.
Yeah.
And the thing with her is, like, I don't know, because the term readers can be a very broad term. Anyone can consider themselves a reader.
Right.
But it feels like with her, like, readers, it's people who are trying to get into books again. Because I've said it in the past. Her writing is written in a way where anyone can understand it. Like, it's a very low reading level, which is fine. But because they're so young, or because they're so fresh and new to this, and honestly, if you pick up a Coho book and you haven't read it in a long time, it's like, whoa, reading is crazy. I love it. I support her. Queen. She will never not make money. Like, to me, she's always just gonna be there, which sucks.
Yeah, I think it sucks too. I mean, I think it's kind of weird, because we don't want to come for people who love her. There's a lot of people who love her.
Dude, a lot of my coworkers do.
I mean, a lot of people that I'm friends with on, like, social media, you know, I'll see that they're always posting, like, her books, and I'm just left thinking, do you actually like the book? Or is it just because, wow, all these twists and turns and
there's so
trauma.
many other books like that.
Yeah, that are actually better.
Her books are everywhere. Like, you can find them literally anywhere. I went to go buy groceries, and you know how they always have at the grocery store like a 10-inch book section, you know, it's like really tiny.
Yeah.
They're there at the grocery store where I get my bananas.
And I mean, even at Target, like, she has her own little section, and she has so many fucking books.
Yeah.
And I don't know, like, I feel I never want to come for an author, but it's hard for me to respect someone who can write what she writes and then pair it with, like, a coloring book, like a cute little coloring book, or like a cute little nail polish. Like, it's hard for me to be like, oh, but maybe she's a good person.
Can I ask
no
you
way.
something?
There's no way.
Both of us really like Serpent in the Wings of Night.
Yes.
And you know how at the end, spoiler, go watch our episode. At the end,
should we spoil it?
Okay, I'm not gonna say who says it, but there's a comment that's made that's a little triggering at the end of the first book.
Yes.
If that book had made a coloring book, but they don't, you know, they're not gonna mention that one line that's triggering. Is that okay? Or, like, if any book that has a triggering thing, like Long Shot. If Long Shot made a coloring book, that's a better one.
I feel like I would have a problem if Long Shot had a coloring book, because the abuse is so heavy.
Yeah, because then if,
Long
like,
Shot
they
by
had
Kennedy Ryan.
an amazing book, but it is really triggering. Yeah, I can see that.
I just feel like when it centers so much on a woman suffering at the hands of a man, and then her, like, you know, obviously it's a cycle of abuse. So, of course, it's going to be, like, hurdles. Like, it's horrible, and then it's fine. It's horrible, and then it's fine. I get that. But I just don't understand, like, because the coloring book is just so, like, cute. And even the way that Colleen Hoover projected it, it was like, oh, it's for her, I don't know if she said liberation or something similar to that. But just, like, her being free of, you know, this abuse. But yet you're going to include the one who caused her heartache and all of this trauma in her coloring book.
If she wanted to make merch for it, though, what do you think would have been an acceptable path? Or should she not?
I feel like it would make more sense if it was with It Starts With Us and not It Ends With Us.
Oh my gosh, like a cookbook?
Wait, what?
Like an Atlas, 3 eyes, fucking halo, angel of a man cookbook. He's not that great, but apparently he is. They painted him that way.
Yeah, it's just the way that he's written. Yeah, I think so.
I think that would have been okay. Because I'm thinking about how Heartstopper made a coloring book. You remember that?
I forgot about that. Yeah.
I didn't. I bought it when it came out. I think about that. And it's like, it's such a different story. You know, it's so like, it's a graphic novel. It's feel good. Doesn't feel like there's many big like plot points that are very triggering, but there is the thing with Charlie.
Yeah.
And I was thinking about it. I'm like, if the author of Heartstopper ever made the coloring book and just like had a whole page about that disorder.
Oh my God, that would be.
But that's basically what Colleen Hoover did. And
Yeah.
if Alice Oseman had done that, that would have ended their career.
Yeah.
But Colleen Hoover does it, and
well, Colleen Hoover has a lot of fans. Has a lot of fans.
that's crazy.
I'm gonna be honest. Sometimes, like, I get a little worried that one hardcore fan is gonna find our video and be like, "No,
you're wrong." Well, just know that, like, at the end of the day, anything someone says about any author.
Yeah.
What are they gonna do? What are they gonna do? I'm getting a threat. What is it? A challenge? No, it's not. But also, like, when you become someone that is like a public figure, you're not gonna get praise from everyone. And that's kind of like a fucked up thing.
We're not talking about us. We're talking about Colleen Hoover.
No, yes. Please don't say anything mean.
Don't get it twisted.
No, but I'm just saying, like, Coho should know that that's gonna happen, and if she has certain views on something, then that's on her.
Do you think that Colleen Hoover is aware of like how people feel about some of her books?
Yes.
You think
She
so?
has to be, right? She has to be.
You think she's ever seen our videos?
No. The book fix. My books don't need fixing. Thank you.
They're perfect from start to end.
I can't.
I'm also not a fan of like, I don't know how to describe this, but you know how when we discuss It Starts With Us, we were both like, well, you said it and then I agreed with you, where it feels like it was just like a cash grab.
Yes.
This is what this feels like to me. It's just a cash grab. Same as the coloring book. We know that this book is super popular. We don't need nail polish for it.
Please, I'm trying to forget November 9th.
Also, this doesn't make any fucking sense. How am I going to be reading and painting my nails at the same fucking time?
Coho. I can't do this, Coho.
How am I going to flip the page?
You know what? Also, offhanded comment. How fucking dare she do nails when she knows that my nails are all types of fucked up? You know about my nails, right?
What?
You don't. Oh my God. Off topic about how, you know how you either get your mom's or your dad's nails? Dude, I got both. They're the length of my mom's nails, but the end of my dad's nails.
Oh, okay.
So they're not fingers. They're not fingers, so I can't normally do my nails.
This is not.
And she knew that. She watched an episode, zoomed into my nails, and was like,
nail polish.
My merch team. We
gotta
fuck up some lives. Specifically one.
No.
I knew it.
No.
I knew it. Why do you think I'm sitting like this?
You're just like hiding your nails.
Yeah. I thought I told you that.
I mean,
you should see Mandy's hands.
I honestly don't think there's anything wrong with your nails.
That's so nice of you, but Coho thought differently, apparently.
And that's
Dude,
why.
she would never watch one of our episodes.
I don't think so either. I think she would start it and then be bored.
Wait, I have a question.
Okay.
Do you think an author's watched our videos before?
Yes.
Really?
Come on, there has to be authors who I don't know.
Who?
Kimberly
Stephen
Lemming,
King.
please.
Stephen King.
No, authors that we've talked about. Stephen King, we've never talked about Stephen King.
No, but he's on here. He's on here watching us talk about The Dark King.
He's just
and he's like LOL Stan.
He's like, I fucking love that book. Can you imagine? No.
Kimberly Lemming, I fucking love her.
Me too.
Now if she made some nail polish,
I would fucking wear that nail polish.
Chili finger friendly, and I'm just like, Kimma.
What about you? You don't think any author? I just feel like, honestly, I just feel like some authors probably are curious to see what other people say about their book. So I'm not saying it in a way where I'm like, yeah, I'm sure an author has seen this video. I mean more of like, I'm sure they go looking to see like what people say.
Because there are some authors we talk about where it's their debut book.
Yeah, that's true.
You know?
Mm-hmm. I'm sure they want the feedback. Even though this isn't really... That's not why we're here, but...
It's just us crying. When are these girls going to talk?
Or fucking tearing the book apart.
Why did this girl talk about pickles for 5 minutes?
Dude, why do we talk about pickles so much? You don't even like pickles.
Excuse me. Coho, you really on something.
But what about Tahereh Mafi? Do you think that she would ever watch one of our videos?
I think, actually, that she could fix our lives.
By watching one of our videos?
Welcome to the Book Fix Podcast, a podcast where we fix lives one book at a time. I'm your host, Cheli.
And I'm your host, Yajaira. We're discussing a dear friend again. Yeah. Oh my God, do you remember when we met Tahereh Mafi?
I thought when we met, I was going to get emotional, but when we met her, I also going to get emotional.
Oh my God.
When was the first time we met her?
Y'all West.
Which is coming up?
Yeah.
Dude, it's been a year since we've met the Queen. And we've met her twice. No, since we first met the Queen.
Wasn't it 2 years? Because we didn't go last year.
It was 2 years ago.
We didn't go last year.
No, but then we saw her again when she released
These Infinite Threads.
Oh my God.
And now we're discussing the third book to this Woven Kingdom, which is
All This Twisted Glory. I've just been calling it Twisted.
I've just been calling it Twisted Glory.
Dude. Okay, first of all.
Why is it so long? the title.
She just keeps adding words. I wanted to see the back. I wanted to see.
No.
I can't see the back.
Why did you take it up?
Just kidding. I didn't want to lose it and I lost it. First of all, isn't it so cute that she put like the little book covers for book 1 and book 2 in the back?
Mm-hmm.
I fucking love that shit. That's so cute. We talked about this Woven Kingdom when it came out, I think 3 years ago.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And we both loved it.
Mm-hmm.
It is about, really quick, like, synopsis. This story follows our main character, Alizeh, who lives in a world where there is humans and fae, but they call them clay, which is humans, and Jinn, which is fae. So in the world that she lives in, Jinn are kind of like the lesser people. And because the kingdom of the Jinn, they had like killed the king and the queen, I believe. The Jinn basically went in hiding. But then there was a prophecy that like the princess of the king was soon going to like become a queen and basically
and the prophecy basically stated that she was going to be the reason why Ardunia would fall.
Yeah, the kingdom of Ardunia, where she is now hiding.
Yeah.
She hides as a Snoda, which is
like a servant.
Yeah, and she, by happenstance, I think she gets jumped. Or no, someone gets jumped by a little kid, Omid.
No, Omid attacks her.
Yeah, Omid attacks her. And I don't remember the whole situation, but just know.
I remember. Omid attacks her and Alizeh, what can I say? She's a trained fighter. She's been training for this her whole life. Mm-hmm. And so she gets the upper hand on him. And then I think she's like, has a knife against his throat. Mm-hmm. But a lot of the orphan children have gone missing. And he knows what's happening with them. So he's just like, no, I can't be caught for this. So he hurts himself in a way that he would end up passing away if he was just left there to bleed out. Mm-hmm. And she didn't know this part, that he was like, he hurt himself. But the prince of Ardunia, Kamran, saw everything. And he was just like, what the fuck? Who taught this girl how to fight? And so he gets like fixated with her. Mm-hmm. He's just like, who is this girl? And at first he thinks that she's like some sort of spy. But the more that he watches her, he's just like, no way. Wait. No way she's a spy with those juicy lips.
She's not a spy. She's the one.
She's exactly.
But then also, like you said, they believe that she's a spy. But the one who pushes it the most is Kamran's grandfather, King Zal. Mm-hmm. So at the end of book 1, we basically, Kamran and Alizeh form a physical relationship. like they have physical intimate moments in the book. They're not together, but near the end
It was like
two. It was 2 moments.
Yeah.
Near the end, it's revealed that King Zal was like had snake shoulders. You know how that shit go.
There was like this whole prophecy. Also, Iblis is in the picture. He's basically the devil, and he's been like taunting Alizeh for a big chunk of her life, and he'll show up and give her riddles. And one of the riddles was the prophecy of the king with snakes on the shoulders, who basically eats the orphan children, and
in order to continue living.
Yeah, and so basically she was prophesized to take him down because she has ice in her veins because she's Jinn.
Damn. I love that. That sounded like you were rapping for a bit. I was like, shit. Okay,
that's my God, that's my side hustle.
But all this shit's going down, and it's funny because it's going down in the ball where Kamran has to meet his future bride, because I mean, grandpa ain't getting any younger, so gotta meet his future bride. And there's that one line I really like at the very end where Alizeh is coming because she knows the prophecy is going to happen. Shit's going to go down. And Kamran is like, please tell
she actually didn't want to be there. Remember?
No, she did not at all.
She was going to leave Ardunia. And she was with, oh my God, what's her name? The
Huda.
Annoying one. Huda. She was
first of all, not annoying.
She is annoying. She was with Huda because she was making her dress. And then some stranger shows up and is like, let's go. And the whole time she thinks it's
Hazan.
Well, that he's friends with Hazan, which Hazan is basically Kamran's right hand man. And so she's thinking like, oh well, he's gonna take me to Hazan, so that's why she's following him.
Wait, you didn't say my favorite line. Do you remember my favorite line?
Please tell me you're here because you love me and you want to be with me and you want to worship me. And
that is not what he says.
Basically.
Okay, you sound like someone who's treating Kamran a little bit like how people treated Adam.
You mean you? Yeah, that was you.
Kamran really loved, well, I'm not going to say love. He really felt very...
Yeah,
a lot of care.
He didn't say
him.
love.
Okay.
He said
no,
love.
No. Dude, we're gonna fight a lot in this episode. But at the end, Kamran's grandpa gets
slain.
Yeah,
slain by Cyrus.
Cyrus, which is the king of Tulan.
Yeah,
king only because he ended his dad.
Yeah,
and he's like, okay, bitches. Cyrus here, but Cyrus also out. I'm also taking Alizeh. She's my queen now. Bye, bitches. And then gets on a dragon. They leave. And it's funny because it's such a big deal. But Kamran's like, oh my God, she betrayed me.
Yeah.
That bitch.
Traitor by Olivia Rodrigo. That was literally Kamran. He was like, she literally did that to me.
Did you see that? His arms like, no, she was literally kidnapped. Did you see
what she just fucking did?
Hazan, shut the fuck up. My grandpa's dead and my girlfriend just fucking cheated on me.
Well, actually, him and Hazan are not talking at this point because remember Hazan was in the dungeon.
Yeah.
Locked away.
Dude, it's funny because then in book 2, we were so excited to read it.
Oh
you read it in like a day, right?
Yeah.
And I listened to it on our drive to go see Tahereh Mafi to get this book signed.
Yeah.
So, the second book just starts with Kamran fucking L after L. It's like my grandpa's dead. I can't fucking move because fucking Cyrus put a paralyzed spell on me, so he's just looking at the fucking ceiling like.
And then his mom shows up and stabs him in the shoulder, and that's how he's able to move.
Oh my God.
And his mother's just like laughing at him because she's like, yeah, bitch, you're alone now.
Bye, bitch.
Yeah.
Taking all the good shit, and then she leaves.
Takes all the jewels, leaves.
And so then Alizeh is over here with Cyrus, like.
But I do love that moment when, because Alizeh was what's the word? Enchanted, I guess. Like people who wished her harm wouldn't be able to see her. And I love that moment with Kamran when he was seeing her and then he couldn't see her anymore because he was like pissed off, you know?
Oh, I forgot about that. I really like that too.
Yeah, I love that too. So basically she's on the dragon. I don't want to retell the whole story, but basically she's with Cyrus. And it's crazy how the second book is like right after the first book, but it's also just takes place in like a day. It's like a day.
But it's long as fuck.
Yeah.
It's one day where she basically is like, fuck Cyrus, but hey, wait a minute. Iblis is forcing him to marry me. And he
I think he tells her that.
Yeah. She learns it from him. And she feels for him because it's like he's stuck in a situation where he needs to do what the devil told him to do.
Yeah. And it was really sad because there was a moment when he was just like in so much fucking pain. And it's just funny to me because the whole time Alizeh was just like, you know what? I'm going to kill him. I'm going to kill him. It's fine. No big deal. Until Cyrus's mom explicitly asks her, hey, can you just kill him for me? And then she was like, wait a minute.
I would never kill your son. Where did you think that?
No, like to her, it was more like, wait, now that you asked me, now I suddenly don't want to do it. I was going to do it, but not anymore.
But it's because she sees like he is dealt with, or he has so much hardship in his life, and he's always painted as the bad guy, but he's not actually as bad as everyone else has said he is.
Yeah.
And so he basically promises her if they get married, he's just gonna pass his throne,
his kingdom,
Tulan
to her, and he can just fucking disappear. Like, bye, that's it. There's no strings attached.
So really,
here.
just married on paper, type of thing. But Kamran, on the other hand, is over here fucking stab shoulder. He can get up now, and he's like, gather my squad, and but no one fucking likes him anymore. No one fucking likes him anymore. They're like, we don't even want you as king. And Miss Huda.
Oh my God. I thought it was so fucking amazing that, okay, because he had like some sort of mark that marked him to be the heir, the rightful heir to Ardunia. But because of, things that were happening, that mark got corrupted. Yeah. And now he's just like covered in like black streaks. Or at least there's like a black streak in his eye. Oh, gold. Yes.
It's funny because like, first of all, that sucks because I think his eye changed color.
Yeah, one of his eyes.
It really like it's marks on his face and technically disfigurement, but every time they talk about it as like it makes him more handsome, and it makes me think of the time when Squidward became handsome. Squidward. Look at me. It's like, yeah, I am.
But I think it's funny because even Huda, when she first sees him, she's like, oh my God, you look dreadful, but like in a handsome way.
I love her. She's so fucking funny.
No.
But okay, I don't get it.
Can't with her.
So he's telling people like, I'm gonna go save Alizeh. I think he tells it to Hazan's familiar. Because Hazan's not there? Is that how it works?
He's not saying save at the beginning, though, because he thinks that she betrayed him.
Oh, no. He's saying, I'm going to go kill Cyrus.
Yes.
That's his thing.
Because Cyrus killed his grandpappy. So he's like, fuck that guy.
But no one in Ardunia, most people don't want him to be king.
Yeah.
So he's over here, a prince, fucking grabbing his gear. And his team is an apothecary merchant whose name is Dean. Mm-hmm. Omid, the little kid.
The 12-year-old.
Who is now, like, apparently his right-hand man.
Yeah, because he doesn't trust Hazan anymore. So he's just like, you know what, Omid? You're promoted.
I fucking knew it. And then Huda. That's it. She's just over here.
I think she just wants to go because she was friends with Alizeh.
Yes. And Hazan. Mm-hmm. Wait, but is Hazan there? I don't really get it.
Yeah, he's there. Right? He's there because he is like
his familiar. And I was like, wait. Does that mean he's just chilling somewhere else?
I don't remember that part. But Hazan's there because he's like, I would do anything for Alizeh, and Alizeh would never, ever work with Cyrus.
Mm-hmm. I know. She's my girl. I've known her for 2 weeks, and I would die for her.
No, they knew each other before, remember?
Yeah, they did. And this very rare mythical bird called Seamorg, right?
Yeah.
Picks them up and is like, which way, sire? That way, bitch. And they go to Tulan. Mm-hmm. So now we're in book 3.
Well, the book 2 ends with Cyrus and Alizeh, where they weren't they doing it? When she saw all of the Jinn waiting for her outside.
Bring them water.
And she was like, my time is up, bitch.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so book 3.
First
of all, how did you feel going into this?
I was so nervous. I didn't know because, I mean, after we finished book 2, I was kind of like, I even told Tahereh Mafi this. I was like, girl, I don't care who she ends up with. I'm going to be sad no matter what. And that's kind of how I felt starting this book. I was
Didn't
like,
you tell her if she ends up with Cyrus, blink twice?
I did. I was like, blink twice, please. And she just went. I don't know if she actually heard that, but she blinked.
Blinking, yeah.
She just kept blinking, so I'm not sure what that means.
I was also very nervous because although I did love book 2 a lot, it wasn't perfect. The fact that it was just a day.
I think she's just taking her time, like fleshing everything out. Because even this one, I was like, it's more than a day, but damn.
But you know what's funny? In this book, what I will say is, damn, she went off with dialogue. Because didn't it feel like the characters were just talking over each other?
Yeah.
All the time?
Yeah.
I felt like I was at work. Like, I felt like I was just like, oh my God, there's so much fucking shit going on. And it's funny because our main characters, would be the ones who'd be like, what the fuck is wrong with you guys?
Yeah.
Like, why are you still going? But our book 3 starts, well, I'm gonna jump around, but it's both sides of the story first. It's Kamran's group with Huda, Dean, Omid, and Hazan, who are heading over to Tulan.
And I just think it's so fucking funny that Kamran is like not very nice to them. Like the group, even though like nobody fucking likes him, you would think that he would be more like nice to them.
I know.
But he's like, can you guys shut the fuck up?
And it's funny because he's over here like, gotta go to Tulan. Did Alizeh really betray me? Was she in on it? And then you can fucking hear Miss Huda opening a fucking orange. It's like, you bitches want some?
You mean peeling it?
Oh yeah, she's peeling it. And then she's like asking like, you guys, any of you
No,
want
wasn't he like, what the fuck is that? What is that?
I'm hungry. I stole it on the way.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I thought it was so funny because Hazan would be like, you need to
chill
out. It's like, no, my whole life is unchill, Hazan. I'm an unchill person. And it's funny because his form of chilling was like slouching.
Yeah.
Remember?
He's like, I'm chill. Can't you tell?
Don't you see? I'm the most chill person here.
Yeah.
Oh my God. This dynamic between these 5 characters, I love that shit. Yeah. I love that Huda and Kamran can't stand each other.
Doesn't it feel like...
Don't say it.
No. Doesn't it feel like something's going to happen between them?
Say that.
No, but even Hazan said something.
Oh,
he was
dude.
like, these two...
Don't say that.
They're always bickering.
Can I say something? First and second book, remember I told you I was team Kamran all the way.
Yeah.
Cammy is my boy.
Yeah.
And I think I even wrote that in the front of the book. Like,
you did. You posted it.
I love Kamran so much. Going into this book, I really fucking love Kamran. And then when he would have interactions with Huda, I was like, oh, fucking goddamn it.
What do you mean?
I don't want that.
So you saw it?
No, of course I did.
Okay, so
you're gonna Adam by him.
I honestly was like, what the fuck? Because it happened pretty early on when like he was bickering with Huda, and I was like, what the fuck?
And he even brings up like, I'm not blind. I can see her charm.
Yeah. What charm? There's no charm to that woman.
How dare you? Huda is a perfect person.
She's not.
She's just out here living life and vibing. If she was real, I would be good.
No, you would not be friends with her.
Yeah, I would.
Look me in the eyes. Look me in the eyes.
I would. She likes oranges like any other girl I know. Yeah, but
yeah, so basically he would be bickering with Huda, and then he's bickering with everyone, honestly, but mostly her.
Yeah, because it's such a serious thing. I mean, his grandfather just died, and everyone else is acting like the worst thing in the world hasn't happened.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And this feels more like a fucking field trip to them,
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that Dean is there, I fucking forgot who that bitch was. It's like, don't you have a market to run? So
they literally said it though when they were introducing the characters
did,
again.
But I was just like, who the fuck is Dean? So they're heading over. Meanwhile, in Tulan, as you said, Alizeh was in front of all the Jinn, and she thinks to herself, I have to say something that's going to be impactful because this is first impressions
Mm-hmm.
and they're going to know me afterwards because of what I say. So her first thing to say to all of these Jinn who have been waiting for their queen is like, and y'all bitches thirsty? Gets fucking water, and you know that one fucking
spray
it's a
bottle?
skater song. The woohoo! She's like fucking spraying it on them.
Oh
And
my
they're like,
God.
what the fuck? We've been in hiding, bitch. So she offers them water, like the good queen she is.
Uh-huh.
And they all fucking lose it. Like, she's alive. Oh my God, she's real. And they believe it, and Cyrus pulls her from it because
Yeah.
it's like getting too crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And after that, Cyrus is like,
Be
like
our
that-
beeb.
he's like that one picture of that kid who slowly disappears.
Yeah.
Because he's having his own thing. Because if you remember in the second book,
If you read it.
if you read it, if you didn't, go watch our episode and then read it. In the second book, it's revealed that he's known Alizeh through his dreams.
Yeah.
And he kind of likes her.
Because Iblis has been basically tormenting him with her. Because anytime, I don't know, Iblis just kind of like gives him the most pain that he possibly can handle until he passes out. Huh?
Why? That's so mean.
I don't know. I'm not sure why. And then in his dreams, he'll see Alizeh, and she'll be basically like healing him, hugging him, and more stuff happens between them.
Fucking that devil has a lot of fucking time.
I know.
That's crazy. I don't really understand that. I guess to make it harder on him.
Yeah, I think so.
That feels very.
But he torments Alizeh too, but not in the same way.
Yeah. So to him, Alizeh is an angel, but he's over here like, I don't deserve to be with someone like this.
Yeah, she's too good for me. So in the beginning, he like leaves or is like walking outside of the castle, and Alizeh notices, and she can like make herself invisible.
She has a cloak, I think.
Oh yeah, okay. So she's like following him, right? And she thinks she's like being slick. She's just like, okay, 2 steps, 1, 2.
It'd be funny if you just hear her. Oh fuck! Oh shit!
She's not even invisible. The cloak is fake.
It's the wrong cloak. She's like, what the fuck? I hope this thing's quiet. I hope it's soundproof. That's so funny.
But Cyrus could feel her the entire time, and he was just like, ugh, it's fine. He just felt bad because it was a really cold night, and she doesn't do well in the cold.
Yeah.
And so he like makes it to the end, like on a cliff, I think, and then he just ends up disappearing.
And he goes to, where is it? Hell? Is that where he's at?
I thought it was like a dungeon. Isn't it a dungeon?
I think so, but you have to get there through magic. You can't just walk there.
Yeah.
So he goes here, and the way he explains it is like, when you're in this dungeon, you can't just have these things. You can't just go like, I'm going to go, but really slow.
Yeah.
Like, you basically have to commit to being here, because he explained a moment where the first time he was ever here, he had so much fear and the anticipation of fear that he took it slow. And he ended up falling and like bones broken, jutting up from his body.
Yeah.
And he didn't die and had to be mended together.
Yeah.
And he explained the feeling of like, when he thought he was going to die, he cried, but not from the pain, but from relief that he didn't have to deal with it.
Yeah.
But then he realized that Iblis would not let him go that easily.
Of course not. He's obsessed with him for some fucking reason.
God.
How did you feel that it was revealed that Cyrus wanted to be a diviner? That was his original plan.
That's so sad.
So in the back of the book, there is
What is there?
Cheli doesn't have her cover. So it's Cyrus, and he's talking to a diviner, and it says, "Please," he said desperately, "I've come to seek your counsel." Slowly the diviner shook his head. "There are only 2 choices, little
Shook
one."
his head.
No. The diviner shook his head, like his own head. Like this?
No, they like.
Wait, what?
Okay, Tahereh.
What are you picturing?
They shook his head.
No, he like this.
Oh, they shook their heads.
Head. It's just one head.
That is his. Okay, keep going.
The diviner shook his head.
Oh, okay, I get it.
Hello? Are you there?
I thought they grabbed fucking Cyrus. Like, are you fucking in there?
No.
Okay, sorry.
Says there are only two choices, little one. Cyrus moved to speak, a fragile hope gathering in his chest, but his old teacher lifted a hand to stop him. It was with unmistakable sorrow that the man looked him in the eye and said, few can die, or many.
Oh, that was also in the book.
Yeah.
That shit is so sad.
So how did you interpret that? Because honestly, there's a lot of mystery with Cyrus still.
Yeah.
But he wanted to be a diviner, and shit hit the fan. And basically, he had an older brother too. What happened to him?
MIA.
MIA. Who knows? He wasn't even supposed to be the king. And
he was the spare.
He was the spare, yes. And so I took this as the diviner was like, damn, you can't be one of us, because if you dabble with dark magic like Iblis, then you can't be with us.
Yeah.
And so like he's trying to give him the prophecy of like, depending on your choice, few could die or many.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep. Because I took it very, matter of factly, like, you don't get to choose what you want to do for the rest of your life. Mm-hmm. Your life has already been carved out for you. And I think he even mentions that the diviners knew about the prophecy.
Yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. And so it's like, they already knew he was never going to become a diviner. And he was never going to follow down that path. And now he's just fucking thrown in this shit. And if he doesn't follow through, then everything's his fault. And if he follows through, it's still his fault.
Yeah.
And it sucks. I really felt for him in this book.
Yeah.
I didn't want to be a Cyrus Sand, but it's hard.
I fucking love Cyrus.
Dude.
I'm so sad for him. Okay, I could still like Kamran.
No, I love him too. Don't get me wrong.
Oh, okay.
It's just so sad. And I wanted better for him. And now I'm feeling like Alizeh, like how Kamran saw her when people thought she was nothing. Mm-hmm. She's the only person that is willing to see Cyrus as more than just this horrible person he's trying to become. Mm-hmm. Not trying to become, but like
what people perceive him as. Well, people that don't know him, because like the people in his castle really do like him, because he doesn't flaunt his wealth like most kings do. Like he never even wears a crown. Yeah. And so also his dad's not dead. His dad's literally like stuck in this fucking dungeon.
Hey son. Oh my God. When his dad was like, this life was never meant for you. And it's like, I'm sorry, Dad, but you're the one who kind of like made me do this.
Yeah. Because what I'm assuming is that the dad got involved with Iblis, right? Yeah. And then that's how it fucked up Cyrus's life.
So he just loved his family.
Yeah. So it's really fucking sad. I feel so bad for him. But honestly, like, even though this book was not at all in Kamran's favor, we don't know what's going to happen in the next book. I kind of feel like Cyrus is going to end up being the fucking sacrifice. The sacrificial lamb.
Saying that clay and Jinn are going to end up together. A clay and fire, I think that's what they say. Yeah. And the way Kamran interprets it is like, oh my God, I'm the one.
It's me.
It's Mia. Why wouldn't it be Mia? Look at me. So he thinks it's him, and Cyrus is like literally the most depressed man I've ever seen. Fucking rain cloud following this bitch. He even had a spider look at him and be like, you a lonely bitch, aren't you? Yeah.
Oh yeah, the spider. That's so fucking sad. God.
I really like how he can speak to animals and bugs. I thought it was really funny. I'm gonna move ahead a bit. I thought it was really funny when Huda was talking to Alizeh way later in the book, and it's like, don't trust that man. It's like, well, why? What has he done? I saw him fucking having a conversation with a dragon. You know how far their ears are? It's miles away, and this man was having a full-ass conversation with it. Crazy.
She's so fucking dumb.
Okay, but so I'm gonna skip forward to the first confrontation. So
oh God, please get to it.
So page 400. So Alizeh,
I can't find it.
Alizeh has a moment. Oh, you were at a page I wanted to talk about. Sorry.
Okay, this is not your book. I thought you were gonna like.
I know. I'm sorry. What pages? Okay, fine. I guess I'll use mine.
This is a book club, ma'am. You have your own book. I'm trying to.
Oh, there's my other picture. You want to see Kamran on a bird? Why is he kind of girly pop? I drew Cyrus and Kamran. You guys need to see what it looks like. Who's watching this episode now will know. Don't sell my art.
Evan?
Look, it's Kamran on the bird.
Oh my god.
83.
That looks so
So
funny.
Alizeh has a moment where she's walking back after following Cyrus and getting caught.
Oh, I found it. The line that Cameron thinks is him.
Go ahead.
It's melt the ice and salt, braid the thrones at sea. In this woven kingdom, clay and fire shall be.
It's me.
Yeah.
Literally.
I mean, it could be. I have no fucking clue.
No, but like it is him though. Like it's so obvious, you know?
I think it is.
I don't think it's him.
What do you think it is?
It has to be Cyrus. I feel I'm a switcher. I'm a switcher in this one, but not completely.
Oh my god! Everybody come for Cheli. Everyone, stop what you're doing and come for Cheli.
No, I can't too because I saw some of the Goodreads reviews of this book. And
why would you do that?
Because I clicked read. I went to go click read. Trust me, I swear. And I like how everyone in the fucking comments is like, Cyrus is kind of Warner coded. Don't you think he's
It's so
Warner
funny
coded?
to me because people fucking loved Cyrus in the first book when he was only there for like a couple of pages.
They knew what was going on. They knew they were gonna add him, my boy, and they did.
But they haven't though.
You think? Okay.
No, your we're fighting now. Your complaint of Adam was that he was super important in the first 2 books, and then all of a sudden, background character. Who is this man?
I hope
Cameron is still very much like here.
I hope that Kamran continues to stay in the front. I
think
really,
he will.
I don't know. Because like, okay.
Out of
Alizeh,
the 2 of them, who is most likely to die? Cyrus.
They're both. They're
Why
both
would
gonna end up dying
Cameron
together.
die?
I don't know. That bitch out there wild enough. Okay, so we're not even talking about the book yet. So Alizeh, she has like this Iblis vision, and it just goes like ice, 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 baby. Yeah, ice, baby. It's like, ooh, Iblis got kind of bops. And so she passes out on the floor, and when she wakes up, she hears the squad. She hears her squad like, oh, wake up, bitch. Guess who's here? And it's like Hazan first. And she holds Hazan's
She sees
face.
Hazan only in the beginning.
Yeah, and she's talking to Hazan like, oh my God.
Is this real? I thought you were dead.
I felt like I've been here for 400 pages. I've only been here for half a day. It's crazy, Hazan. And then she looks and she sees her whole squad. She sees Omid, Huda, Dean, and then Kamran. And she's like, oh my, and it's funny because anytime she re-sees Kamran, it's like she fucking forgot who he was.
It's so funny to me because she hasn't thought about this man once.
In a minute, I know.
Oh no, she did think about him.
She thought about him 10 pages before he came out.
Yeah, she said something along the lines of like,
I remember.
Oh, we were very, like that was very pivotal at the time. But now.
He saw me before anyone else did.
Yeah. But the way that she did it was so like, flippant, like
yeah, she was like, that was a point in my life,
that was then,
that's it. This is now, bitch. And so she sees Kamran, and Cameron's just kind of like 10 feet away, like, hey.
Isn't he like not really looking at her? Like,
no,
he's
just
avoiding
stoic.
eye contact.
He's stoic, like he's not really showing anything. He's not readable. And she's really confused because she's like, I don't know if he hates me or not. But then I think he just straight up asked like, did you go?
Betray me?
You went willingly, didn't you?
You fucking betrayed me. Olivia Rodrigo, where are you?
This song's for you, bitch. Who the 1, 2, 3?
He does a whole choreography.
The Disney knees. Fucking into it. What if it's just quiet? It's like, Kamran, oh my God, how are you? Ho.
The things you lied about.
Oh my God.
And isn't it Hazan who's like, don't even talk to my queen like that?
Don't ever. My queen would never.
Actually, you know what? Queen? Did you even know Cyrus before he just showed up? And she was like, no. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Like I said.
She would never. You did it, right? Because I'll support you either way. She would never.
I'm always on your side, queen.
And the thing, it's funny because it's like, Hazan's over here. This doesn't happen. He'd be like, yeah, and you're gonna come back to Ardunia, marry Kamran. Actually, I'm thinking of marrying Cyrus. Change my mind, bitch. She's marrying Cyrus. Backing her up.
You know what? I do like Tulan better anyway. There's more water.
Yeah,
Love that.
Actually, no. Kamran's actually... No, yeah. I fucking hate Tulan.
He just keeps switching it.
So...
But he's also, like, asking her, wait, are you actually going to marry Cyrus? Like, for real? Like...
I'll support you, queen, no matter what.
No matter what, but
like,
please don't.
Yeah.
And
like
then,
maybe? I don't know.
And then she tells him...
But, okay, wait.
That she wasn't sure, right?
She wasn't sure. But that whole reveal that she didn't go willingly, that she was forced to. And she had that whole monologue and it's like, were you guys not there for page 390 to 400?
Apparently
I had
not.
a whole moment.
Uh-huh.
And then Kamran kind of like makes like a face like, oh shit. Like I didn't know that. And then she's like, this bitch hated me the whole time.
Yeah, she is offended. She's just like, you really thought that I was a spy, not a spy, but whatever. That she would just do
after that
do
moment
this.
We shared in the closet.
Yeah, that beautiful moment. I fucking dare you.
But then fucking Cyrus comes, no sleep type bitch, walking around. He hasn't slept in 3 days.
Yeah,
he hasn't slept since book 1. Isn't that crazy?
Because he has a lot of nightmares. So.
Mm-hmm. I'll talk about that later.
Oh, but, my God.
He comes over here and he's like, Alizeh. And he's like running up to her, sees her squad, and he's like, what the fuck? And
then who are all these bitches?
Pulls out his fucking bow. He's like, just say when, guys. Just say when. And they're like, no, bitch, don't do it. I heard do it.
No, but then Hazan is like, do you really want to cause a war between Ardunia and Tulan right now?
Can't hear you, Hazan.
Can't fucking hear you. This bitch killed my grandfather.
Yeah, he's like just posing.
You know what's so
Look at the arm, Alizeh.
This whole part to me was so fucking funny because to me it just felt so ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like what? He just kept shooting his arrows and Alizeh just like running slow motion and gets in front of Cyrus.
And it's funny because everyone else, first of all, no one else knows how to fight.
Yeah.
No one else fucking knows. So they're over here fucking, oh my God, did you guys see that? Oh my, Alizeh wait, is she dead? Oh my fuck. And they're just screaming
the
whole time. And what I love about this book is it throws in their fucking dialogue.
Yeah.
So I'm over here like, this is all happening. Huda, I think, is eating an orange. Like, it's just so much chaos.
Yeah.
But,
so Alizeh basically saves Cyrus from an arrow. Wait, hold on. Okay. She jumps in front of him. Arrow pierces into her, and they end up falling they end up falling somewhere. No.
Yeah, very strategically placed cliff. They fall down the cliff, and
Cyrus calls for his dragon.
Yeah. And it's so funny because when they
whole time I was just like, what the fuck is happening?
When they fall, I think Alizeh thinks that no, not this point. They fall, she's passed out, and then I don't remember if she wakes up at this point, but she's like, I can't feel my legs. So that means
she's like coming in and out of consciousness, and that's when Cyrus realizes that, oh my God, she is bleeding profusely, like something is wrong. And then she just tells him that I can't feel my legs, and so he's thinking, I have to heal this girl. So dragon, you have to take her to the diviners.
I thought it was so cute though, because like they go up with the dragon to a point where everyone else can see, because I feel like Cyrus just like, I just want to show off a little bit. I just kind of want to show off. So he's over here like embracing.
That part was so cute though,
Alizeh.
because she comes back into consciousness and she's just like, are we dead? And she's just like, she's having a moment with him at this she's like, part.
Well, if you're here with me, then you're probably not that bad of a guy.
Yeah. But she's like, because they have a cute relationship where they'll have like a little bit of a banter where it's like, you're not that bad, actually. Not how you want everyone else to see you. But so he basically has his dragon take her to the diviners.
It's funny because the dragon is like, didn't you want to kill this bitch like 30 minutes ago?
He's like,
a lot has happened, dragon. And it's funny because she even says, she wakes up, she's like, am I dead? Is that a dragon? I want a dragon. And he's like, it shall be done. And it's like, what the fuck? We're so rare. You can't just give us away.
Yeah, he's like, I don't consent to this, okay?
But it turns out too that because she's really hurt, and it's funny because everyone else, the squad, when they see Alizeh leave and Cyrus gets left behind because he tells the dragon to take her to the diviners, and he can't go to the diviners anymore.
Yeah, he's banned
so
because
he's
of
over here.
his situation with the police.
But magic was used in order to heal her enough for her to get there, and that magic was what was keeping him awake. So he
used up his magic.
Yeah.
So that man is drained.
He passes out, and then everyone else, first of all, Huda, I think she makes a comment like, okay, Kamran, like, what the fuck was that?
Are we gonna kill him or something?
He's right here. He's Easy kill.
Ready. And then it was funny when they were like, where is everybody in the kingdom? And then they look over at the castle and everyone's just pressed up against the fucking window just staring at them.
The drama. Mm-hmm. Oh my god. But Sarah, which is
Cyrus's mom.
Yeah. Do you say Sarah or Sarah?
I say Sarah. So
she comes out and is like, okay, my son's on the floor. Crazy. And they're like, yeah, that whole thing that happened, and also Alizeh's hurt. And she's like, Alizeh's hurt? Oh my god. Like, freaks out more for that than her fucking son being on the floor. And everyone notices that shit.
Yeah. But she's very stoic this entire time, because even Hazan is just like, hello,
son
the
dead.
King is on the ground. Like, Hazan is the one who picks him up and takes him into the castle. And Sarah's just like, I mean, you didn't have to do all that, but
I think it's funny because Sarah was like, you guys need to come in or else they will start a war. Like, you guys need to come in. And she like offers them breakfast. And this whole interaction until breakfast is so fucking long that Omid just keeps bringing up like, so that breakfast, huh?
So when are we going to eat?
It's been days.
Yeah.
Like, please, you said breakfast. It's been 80 pages.
It's almost dinner.
But basically, ¿cómo se llama? Cyrus. Oh.
Sarah basically learns during this dinner how important Alizeh is.
All of them do, because not everyone knew.
Yeah.
That she was queen of the Jinn, or meant to be queen. And this is the first time Hazan mentions like her being known that she's alive. Millions of Jinn
are gonna show up here, so get ready.
Dude, that was crazy. Oh my god, I didn't even realize how big of a deal that was, because to me it was just, oh yeah, she's talking to people, they're not going to make it a huge deal.
Yeah,
but it's the numbers of people who have been hidden for so long that are going to come and just blindly support her because they know that you know, she will do well.
But Alizeh has been out cold for
4
weeks. Yeah, a month, right?
Yeah, and basically the reason being is that the cloak that Cyrus had lent her had poison in the lining. And she basically had to just bleed out the poison. And it was going to take a long time. But before that, while she's out, and during that whole breakfast scene, Cyrus comes to talk to Squad and is like,
Squad,
I'm going to marry her. And that's just the plan. And
well, first he's like, get the fuck out of my castle. And they're just very reluctant to leave.
Huda's like, wait, hold on, I can handle this. No. How'd I do?
Well, what's he gonna say to that?
Cyrus is like, okay, damn, didn't really think that one through.
I don't remember why he lets them stay.
I think he's just tired. Oh, well, I don't remember how exactly. Well, it's because he brings up that he wants to kill him, and then Hazan is like,
Kamran wants to kill him.
No, Cyrus brings up like, I'm gonna execute all of you, and Hazan brings up, if you do that, Alizeh would be mad. Good point.
And Cyrus is like, God damn it.
I love
but
that
then
girl.
Doesn't Kamran bring up the fact that he wanted to kill him? He was like, I'm gonna kill you for what you did to my grandfather.
Yeah, but then I really like that Cyrus was like, and you didn't even just bother to ask. Like, you could have asked. I would have said yes, we could have like a little battle like men, but you came over here with your fucking arrows. But I really like how that whole time they were talking, when Cyrus would think to himself, he'd be like, I've never felt any ill will towards Kamran. It's only that the fact that Alizeh and him have had something.
Yeah, and then he's like, you know, fuck that guy.
Which is crazy because I feel like they would get along. You know what I mean? They're very similar.
Yeah, they could be besties.
Why aren't they?
I think they could be. they end up together.
Dude, don't give Tahereh fucking ideas right now. She's watching. Hi.
Hi, queen.
But Cyrus basically brings up, like, I'm planning to give her Tulan because of the deal I have with the devil. But I told her she could kill me and she can just have Tulan.
And fucking Kamran gets so excited. He's just like, wait, hold on. She's gonna kill you afterwards?
So if you're dead, is she single?
So she's single. That means I'll marry her.
And wait, she comes with Tulan, bitch?
And Cyrus is just left flabbergasted. He's just like, wait, what the fuck are you planning? Bitch, I just said she's gonna kill me and you're already thinking ahead?
Yeah.
You're not even gonna mourn me a little bit?
Oh my God. How did you feel about that part where Sarah was like, oh my gosh, this whole tragedy of love, and Cameron's like, I don't love her. I don't.
Yeah.
Hold on. I never said I loved her.
That part. What the fuck?
What was that?
What do you mean you don't love her?
And Hazan was like, you said you were gonna marry her.
He's like, yeah, but that doesn't mean I love her. That's weird. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah, I want to spend the rest of my
glory.
life. I wish this book would throw in the names of all 3 books every once in a while. Yeah. They're like making his clothes. Oh, it's like infinite threads on here. So he basically says, although I deeply care about her, I'm not here for a woman. Like, I'm here for my kingdom.
This part was so weird. Didn't it feel
wasn't him?
Yeah.
It didn't feel like him.
Didn't it feel so like out of nowhere? I would have understood if he would have said this had there actually been something between Alizeh and Cyrus, like romantically. Well, I mean, I guess they did have that one tiny little moment.
But he doesn't know about it.
Yeah, he doesn't know. Well, no, the part where he's like, take it to the diviners.
Oh, yeah.
But either way, I don't know. This felt kind of out of nowhere.
I wish he would have worded it like, no matter what my feelings are, I'm a king and my kingdom comes first.
Yeah. Just because I find her attractive doesn't mean I love her.
Because I want to whisper sweet nothings into her ear every night doesn't mean I like her.
But maybe I like her a little bit.
But I see what he was going for because he didn't want to come off as like, that's my only reason. But my God, this whole book, Kamran seemed so cold-hearted.
Yeah. He kind of felt so like, I don't know. That's why I feel like something's going to happen between him and Huda, because all of the moments with Kamran and Alizeh felt so disconnected, like romantically.
Oh,
I don't know. Like that part where, okay, because she gets better, whatever. And then she realizes she's been there for a month and she's just like, I need to get back to my people. You know what? I'm going to marry him because I need a kingdom for all these Jinn. And so
Kamran sees her before she tells Cyrus this.
Yeah, but they're in a carriage, right? And so they're on their way to the Tulan castle so she can see Cyrus and tell him that she's ready to sign. And fucking Kamran is just like, all right, so you're going to kill him, right? Anyway, so after you kill him, what if we got married? And she's just like,
after you kill him, Alizeh, when are you going to put a ring on this finger?
He's like, I'll be ready.
You know what I fucking hated? The part where he says that and she's like, why do you want to marry me? He's like, I didn't think I needed to give you a
God, that was so fucking cringe. But then he did tell her, like, well, I mean, it would make more sense because then we can just unite the kingdoms. And he's like, and she says, well, why would I want to unite the kingdom if I already have everything I need here?
Yeah.
And he's just like speechless. He's like, oh.
Because you get me, bitch. Oh, look at me. He shoots 3 birds in the air with his bow and arrow. He's like, oh shit.
He's like, I thought you loved me. Wait, hold on.
Huda told me I'm kind of looking like handsome Squidward, so I thought it'd be good for you.
I thought you were into that.
I hated it because she even says, what do you want from this? Do you want Tulan or me? He's like, why can't I have both?
Yeah. Oh my, and the fucking cherry on top was that the fucking carriage like halts abruptly. They get too close. Door swings open and Cyrus is right there. Well, like in
for a second, and then bleep. Bitch, bye.
I felt so bad for him. The whole time that I was reading like some of these Cyrus moments, I just kept thinking about us when we were talking about Kamran being the emo king.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God, it's fucking Cyrus who's the emo king. Oh my God, I feel so bad for him. That boy just goes L after L.
That's kind of funny. He's like, I'm gonna see my girl. She's awake. Sees that Blips is sobbing in his room.
He was so excited because he hadn't seen her in a month, and so he's in his office, I think, and then Alizeh shows up, and I feel bad for Alizeh too because she's over here like, okay, yes, we can get married, and then he's like, all right, fine, and so he's being cold towards her or short with her. And she's just like, damn, I was kind of expecting a warm welcome. It's been a month.
And then she says, like, do you not want me to be here? And he's like, no. I do. And it's funny because in his mind, he's like, oh my God, she's talking. She's so cute. Oh, I love her, my angel. But he's like, no, you could stay, I guess.
You can stay, I guess. But like,
it's like fine or whatever.
We do have to make that blood oath, though, okay?
And then she like touches him and he immediately like pushes her against the wall, right?
Yeah.
Babe, don't do that shit to
Don't
me.
touch me like that.
Shh. Starts at her forehead to her lips. Let's meet in the library, bitch.
She's like, where the fuck is the library?
That's fucking funny. And he's waiting at the library. It's been 2 days. Where the fuck is this bitch? I thought, because right after this moment, she talks to Kamran and Huda. Or I don't know if it's after this moment or the first time Kamran goes in and Huda's in there. But Alizeh makes a comment on them. Like, when did these tender moments start happening?
Yeah, between Kamran and Huda. I'm telling you, girl. And then, isn't it crazy? Oh, isn't it crazy? Yes.
Sorry. I'm getting into it.
Isn't it crazy? Alizeh did comment on Kamran's handsomeness one time. How many times does she fucking call Cyrus handsome? Every single time she sees him, she's just like, oh, he's just so handsome.
Yes, to the Cyrus thing, but also with Kamran, anytime his appearance is mentioned, she's always like, I fucking forgot what that bitch looked like. It's been like one whole hour. How am I supposed to remember that shit?
Yeah, it's so
bitch fucking be looking handsome. And then she like
and I forgot about
Cyrus. Who the fuck is that?
She just forgets about Cameron's sex appeal for some reason.
I'm okay. By this point,
hold on.
Okay.
Before you say what you're gonna say, how did you feel about the blood oath before it happened? And can you explain the blood oath?
Yes. So basically, the blood oath is when it's kind of like a fae thing, right? Every fae book kind of does this, where in order to connect more with someone, you're basically giving them you, like your mind, your soul, your whole being. But the only thing with this blood oath is that you can't physically be away from this person, so you have to be close to them.
Sounds at all crazy.
Times. How close?
Close, like this.
How close we talking? She gonna go to the bathroom and he fucking dies on the floor? Like
he's like pressed on the door, like, please don't get any further.
She's like, okay, I'm gonna go to the restroom, and you just hear him outside like crying in pain. I'm going as fast as I can, baby.
Like when a child starts fucking sobbing because their mother's in the bathroom.
Yes,
I've seen that many times.
Oh God, that's crazy to me. And Hazan and everyone else was like, you don't have to do this.
Yeah, please don't do this.
It became like a fucking Kamran versus Cyrus match. Well, did he tell you? Did Kamran tell you, babe? Sorry, didn't mean to call you that. That no one in Ardunia fucking loves him anymore? Did he tell you that?
Oh, yeah.
And then it's like,
because Cyrus gets nervous because they're in the library and he's just like seeing Kamran and Alizeh walk in together or something.
Yes.
And he's just like, oh my God, they're conspiring against me.
I fucking hate it too, because at this point, Kamran has already twice keeps putting his hand on the lower back of Alizeh. Mm-hmm. And she's like, is he taking this as an offer? Like,
I never said yes.
Never said yes. And it's funny because it felt like she was going to say yes, because she was like, yes. Thank you for saying that. But no.
Yes. And
but he's doing this, and that's how they walk in. And yeah, Cyrus freaks out and says this, and then Cameron's like, well, did Cyrus tell you? Or don't forget, Cyrus killed his fucking dad and has probably done a lot of other horrible shit because the devil's in his pocket. So
I'm actually in the devil's pocket. Okay, hold on.
no.
Don't get it twisted.
Don't change it on me, bitch. Huda, give me an orange. I'm gonna chuck it at this guy. So they do their blood oath, and
yeah. And but what's the point of it? Like why does Cyrus want to do it so bad?
I don't remember.
Oh, you don't remember?
No.
He because he's already indebted to Iblis, so he would rather be following Alizeh.
Oh,
so
right.
Because Alizeh was worried that once they got married, Iblis would force him to like kill her or do something to her. And so if he is like tied to her, Iblis can't do that to him.
And he wanted to do it as immediate as possible because apparently it takes a few days to get used to the blood oath.
Yeah.
Because
to like be okay.
As soon as it happened, he falls on the floor in pain because he just loves her so much. And he's like, okay, I'll try to make him feel better. Cyrus! And he's like, oh, don't say my name. It hurts. Be merciful. And I don't remember where they are when this book ends. But when Cyrus wakes up,
he's in his room, I think.
He feels like he's dreaming because most of his dreams
are in his room and Alizeh is there.
Yeah, and he's over
mending
here, like,
him.
He's over here like, Angel, oh my gosh, Angel, kissing her hand. And she's like,
she's just like, wait, just because we did a blood oath doesn't mean you could just be all up on me like
and
that.
It's like, I know this is a dream, Angel, but you're here. And she's like, not a dream. Don't fucking kiss him.
Well,
she's into it.
She's into it, yeah. Well, I wouldn't say she's like super excited about it, but she's into it. Mm-hmm. Or is she excited? I don't remember.
I know that she feels a lot with it, but she also knows that he thinks it's a dream, so she's not really acting upon anything. But they are meant to be wed in a few days. I think in one day after this book.
Yeah.
And she tells him, you can't lie to me forever, Cyrus. I'm going to find out the truth about you. And when I do, I promise you this. I'll ruin him. I'll make the devil regret the day he was born.
Yeah, so she obviously cares about him. No, but I was thinking about before that, like when he's like all up on her. Oh, yeah, 'cause she's like, do you think you're dreaming? And he says, I don't know. Sleepy boy, this is not a dream. I'm really here and I promise I'm not going anywhere. And he's just like, oh my God, I want her so bad.
I want her. Dude, this man was so down bad.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I couldn't stand it sometimes.
Really? He was drugged by this tender touch, by this searing heat that soothed him, each caress lulling him towards something that felt like home. He was safe here with her. Damn. I feel so bad for him. He's really going through it. He's fighting some demons.
Okay. First of all, third book done. Damn.
Third book done. Yeah.
2 more. Isn't that crazy?
Oh, it's done after
5. And she said she wants to release one every single year. So next year is when the next one comes out.
Oh my God. I feel like in the next book, it'll be more like solidified who she's going to end up with.
It's going to be Cyrus.
You think so?
I think she is, but I do feel like Cyrus is also going to die.
I feel like Cyrus is going to die. And it makes me so fucking sad.
Yeah, but like, because there's a part of me that also just doesn't want her to have to rely on a man to get where she's gonna go.
Yeah,
I want her to be able to do that herself. And Kamran kind of like, yeah, marry me. Yeah, we had a connection, but like kingdoms, like to me that just didn't feel genuine enough for them to be together anymore.
And then also, like, what does she gain out of that? Like, Ardunia was nice, but Tulan is the one that has all the water.
I wish he would have stayed the way he was in the first book.
No, but I mean, think about it. He's not the same anymore. Yeah. After that eye turned golden, he was never the same.
Baby, a day changed me. I've been through shit, baby. Oh, God, I fucking can't.
I was really sad with what happened with Kamran.
Yeah.
But then it would be kind of overwhelming if they were both like
good,
really thirsting over her, you know?
But I would have just liked it if he was more like okay with whatever decision he made, but would every once in a while throw in lines like, this is very selfish of me, but like all I want is you.
Yeah.
Like how he kind of did in the first book. That's what I wanted. But then after your grandpa dies, it's kind of hard to kind of keep the riz going. So,
it's kind of hard to love again.
Yeah. That's so sad. Babe, I do like you, but I'm kind of depressed. So,
I'm still in mourning. Please don't talk to me right now.
I really hope though, because I know with Adam and Warner, I never finished the books. I know
How
with
fucking
both
dare
of them,
you. And you stopped before it like got good.
I know with both of them, they don't become friends, right? Or at least not like besties. Like they don't have matching bracelets or anything. Are they friends?
I don't remember. I don't think so though.
They're not the closest because I know everyone really liked Kenji, so he really. You know that one line, like what's. You're not a stepdad. You're the dad who stepped up.
Yeah.
That's Kenji coded.
It is. It really is. Even though he's not a stepdad, but yeah.
No, he is to the books. But
he is to the readers.
Bringing that up, I really hope that Tahereh doesn't follow the same
recipe,
the same relationships that she had in that one. Because I really see Cyrus and Kamran being friends. I think that they could be.
Yeah.
And I hope that they are. Because they're very much similar people.
Yeah, but I feel like Cyrus can't disclose certain things. So how can you be friends with someone who can't tell you their deepest darkest secrets?
No, he can. They're gonna have their first sleepover and everything, and they're gonna tell each other everything.
It's like more about them and not a love story at all.
How do you see Huda and Kamran happening?
Oh, God, I feel like it's gonna be the pent up aggression or pent up anger. Just all this fucking tension is just gonna happen. They're just gonna sleep together, and the next day he's gonna be like, "What the fuck did I do?" Yeah. And she's gonna be like, "Alizeh, you'll never believe what happened, girl."
I knew it, bitch. I knew he wanted me. Never doubted it for a second.
This whole time you thought he wanted you. It's been me, girl.
Sorry, queen.
Yeah, that's kind of how I see it. What about you?
I kind of agree with you. It's going to be something like that. Something like they're both going to do something where they're almost going to die. And they're just going to look at each other and be like, oh my God. And just kiss.
Yeah.
I'm okay. I'm okay with it. I like Huda.
I don't know why.
She's funny. She's so funny because like she, out of everyone who's in fucking Tulan, shouldn't be there. Like, she should have stayed home. But she's over here like, yeah, everyone's all like serious and depressed all the time. Crazy. I love her.
No,
I love her so much.
I can't stand her. She might die, honestly.
No, she won't. She's gonna be like, there's gonna be a fucking war with the devil going on, and she's like, who wants fucking orange, bitches?
She had an orange once. You make it seem like she always has one in her pocket.
I love her. I love how she's like, she tries to relate to Alizeh at one point. So this kind of reminds me of like when my mom left rat entrails under my pillow. And Alizeh's like, what the fuck? It's like, yeah, I didn't really vibe with it, but it's chill.
I think
she had a worse childhood than I did.
I think it's cute though that Alizeh really loves her.
Yeah.
Like she even told her like, oh, you know what? I kind of want to go find your mother and destroy her.
No, it's fine. I'm over here and I'm like kind of vibing. She's like proud of me and stuff.
Yeah.
I love her.
What a journey this series has been so far though. I'm kind of curious to see if like the next book is going to be the same way where it's like a span of a week. I kind of hope it jumps forward a little bit more.
I do too. I don't think it will though. I did want to bring up, is this the first Tahereh Mafi book that has spice? Did the other books have spice?
Yeah.
It's the first.
Well,
because I read in Shatter Me in the second one, there was like a moment.
I guess, I don't know. Well, I mean, none of this is like explicit.
But that was like the most poetic spice I've ever read.
In Twisted Glory? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like that, yes, it is the first time.
That's crazy.
Where it's more detailed, I guess.
That's crazy. Oh my god,
It's very poetic. I was like, damn.
I know, it's kind of in tears.
I was like, why am I crying?
I think it's kind of funny. I know that she really loves her husband, but I thought it was kind of funny that her acknowledgement page is like, for my boy, for ransom.
That was so cute.
I put the day I was gonna start. I haven't finished it yet. I haven't put my end date.
Finished it.
No, I did.
Oh.
I just didn't put my end date. I put names so I wouldn't forget. And then I wrote whose side I was on. Oh, I was gonna look into that quote.
Damn, girl.
Oh shit, let's go. Team Cammy.
Cammy. Oh my god.
Did not last.
Yeah, I feel kind of bad for him.
I do too, but he's not gonna end up with her. I really hope that he apologizes for how he acted. He needs to apologize at some point.
You know what's crazy? He fucking shot her with the fucking arrow, and it was kind of just like, oh.
Sorry about that.
Not even. It was more like you got in the way.
Yeah. Oh my. Yeah. And she didn't make it a bigger deal that he didn't even listen.
Yeah. Like she was telling him, like, I was telling you to stop and you didn't stop.
And I really like the point she brought up. It was like, I'm not even mad at the fact that he shot me. I'm mad that he was so driven by rage. He didn't even try to consider the complexities that Cyrus is dealing with that I tried explaining to him.
Yeah.
He was just like,
mad.
Yeah, like the handsome Squidward he is. Oh my god. Okay. Really important question. If this was a movie, who would be playing who?
I feel like this is more of a question for you.
And everyone's going to be played by Adam Driver.
Why do you always bring up Adam Driver? He's like, is he your actor?
No, he's
like,
not at all.
Like, is there an actor that you see in a movie and you're like, I have to watch this movie. I don't care what it's about. I have to see it.
I don't think so. I don't think I have anyone. I say Adam Driver because of the love hypothesis, by the way.
I don't have one either.
If I had to pick an actor to play Cyrus, he has to be tall and brunette, right?
Yeah, he's brunette. I thought you would have already thought about this.
I was thinking about it when I finished the book, but I couldn't think of anyone. Who's a brunette that would fit the vibes? Who would fit the vibes? Thank you.
They'd have to be someone very sad.
Just like completely like horribly casted. Doesn't look like him at all. A bunch of like young actors like Timothée Chalamet.
For everybody.
For everyone. I don't know. He has to be tall though. He's a tall ass boy.
How tall is he?
Dude, I feel like heights. I feel like he doesn't fit through doors type bitch. Cyrus is just a tall man.
Is he taller than?
Yes, he is because they mention it. He like towers over him and is also a little thicker than our Ardunian prince.
Kamran.
But Kamran is also thick but shorter. He's a short king.
So he can be oh my god, I'm sorry. He can be like Dave Franco.
Oh, no! Oh my god! Just imagine they get James Franco and Dave Franco.
I'm sorry. I had to say him.
No,
I don't know why. Well, Kamran is blonde, right?
Yes. Why did you make that face? I don't know what he actually.
What the
he's
fuck
really handsome. Just we forget what he looks like. It would be funny that if they made this a movie, every time it cuts away and goes back to Kamran, it's a different actor.
Wait, what if he
Just
can be
more
Evan
progressive.
Peters?
That wouldn't be him.
Okay, too goofy?
That's too goofy. Too silly. I don't see that.
Okay, but I don't really know that many actors.
Wait, hold on.
Chris Hemsworth. I'm sorry, he's the only one I.
You know who could play Kamran? Cammy?
Who?
The prince in Red, White, and Royal Blue. Because he's
The one who's in everything.
He's in every. He would
Nicholas
be so good. Have you
Galtzine?
I was not gonna get that.
You know what I'm saying?
Have you seen that picture of him in the Purple Hearts movie and then Red, White? It's like a screen cap before he has sex, and he's like, "Wow, get you an actor that can make the face of I want pussy, and the other one I need dick."
Oh my god.
Him.
No.
Yes, if he like buffed up, Are you kidding me? That is perfect.
I kind of
imagine him, Scar, right now, handsome Squidward. He would look so good.
He's handsome, but he's not who I'm picturing for King Kamran.
Wouldn't it be crazy though if Prince Henry was Cameron, but then Alex was fucking
Alex?
Yeah, wasn't that his name? Was Cyrus? That'd be fucking. That'd be fucking.
But
wild.
people would be shipping
They'd
them.
play straight
And also,
bitches.
his hair is black.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
Like he
Doesn't
can't.
work.
He can't dye it.
No, it can't be done.
And it's Joey King.
That's so good.
This is a horrible.
That's so good. No one would watch it.
I wouldn't watch this.
Um.
That's a horrible idea. Here's my idea.
Okay.
New actors.
New
Debut actors.
Debut actors.
Yes.
You know what's
Never
funny?
discovered before actors.
Yes.
Rachel Zegler could be Alizeh, no?
Rachel. Who's Rachel Zegler? Rachel.
Hunger Games. What was she in? Snow White.
Oh, yes. Okay, I see that. That's a good one.
I don't know why for men it's so hard. I
Yes.
can't really picture either one.
I could picture Prince Henry being Prince Cameron.
Mm.
I think he's a good actor. I think he's very swell.
Okay.
I think he could really do it.
Okay, but like, would you like want to make out with him?
Yes. Why are you asking me such an obvious question?
I just want to make sure. I wasn't sure.
Cyrus? Tom Holland? If he wore
Tom Holland's not
if he wore stilettos.
tall enough. He would rock those
They
stilettos.
like make him wear jeans to cover it, but you can clearly hear like the heel clicks. Damn, why does it always look like Cyrus kind of works it? Yeah, I can't think of anyone else.
Hold on.
You know who I imagined for Hassan?
Who?
Hassan, the YouTuber.
Me too. Yeah, I would picture the same one.
Robert Pattinson, every single role. Even Alizeh. And Huda. I feel like Huda would be
Who's that one guy who did Percy Jackson? He's very handsome.
the first Percy Jackson or the current Percy Jackson?
Not the child.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Not the child.
The
Dylan O'Brien?
What about Dylan O'Brien? If this did become a movie and Tahereh was like, wow, the book fix really out here just promoting me. You guys can have one small role. What do you want? What would you want?
One small role?
Yeah. I would want to be the merchant who got the orange stolen by Miss
my
Huda.
God.
And my only line would be, "Hey!" And that's it.
That's it.
And that's it. That's the trailer. It gets cut right there.
I want to be one of those.
Title.
I want to be one of those servants who would like talk about Cyrus and how nice and kind and wonderful he is.
What if yours was you're in Ardunia and then everyone's like having their lunch break and you're like, isn't it kind of weird that we all fucking forget how Cameron looks? And then it cuts to something else. Yeah.
We all forget, and also Alizeh forgets.
Thank you. Period. And then it would cut.
Maybe it's just part of like his curse.
Oh my God.
Okay, we've talked about this enough. What would you rate it?
I think I gave Infinite Threads a 4, right?
I don't remember.
I don't remember either, but I would want to give this a 4, but a higher 4 than Infinite Threads.
Okay. Slay.
Thank you. Period.
I think I would give it a 4.
I'm so excited for the next one.
Me
I feel like I could
too.
talk about this forever.
We should. Just you and I, though.
Okay.
Because this is very long.
Oh, it is. Thank you for everyone who is listening to us, whether that be Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, or anywhere you get your podcasts on. If you want to leave a rating of 5 stars, it literally only takes like 2 seconds. Like you could have already done it. That would be so nice. It really helps a lot. It helps with exposure. It helps our name be out there way more. If you want to also leave a review and just recommend us another book to like kind of heal after reading this one and the fact that we have to wait a year.
I know.
Damn, we really out here doing the Lord's
struggling.
Thank you so much. If you want to support us and you have a little bit of money, what can they do?
We do have a Patreon, and it really just serves as a way for our listeners to let us know that you really enjoy our content. You can find us on patreon.com/bookfix. But if you don't want the commitment of monthly, you can find us on Ko-fi, which is ko-fi.com/thebookfix, or buymeacoffee.com/thebookfix.
Nice. If you are watching us on YouTube, you can like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell because we post every Tuesday and Thursday. Also, we have like thousands and thousands of YouTube shorts. Not really, but we have so many and they're all really funny. So go check it out because it's very sweet. If you want to support us on social media, we do have an Instagram and a Threads at the Bookfix Pod, THEBOOKFIXPOD, a TikTok at the Bookfix, THEBOOKFIX, and a Goodreads.
Oh my God.
At the Bookfix.
Guys, if you're going to follow us on anything, follow us on Goodreads. We want to at least get 3 followers, at least.
It's packed over there. The crickets are wild.
Seriously.
But thank you so much for listening. Should we read a positive and negative comment? Or?
Yes, let's do that.
Oh, we should? Okay. I was like, is this going on for too long?
It is, but let's just do it.
What do you want to read?
Whatever. What do you want to do?
I'll do a positive. How do you feel about the cover, by the way?
Oh my God, I'm obsessed with this book cover.
Yeah, it's really cute.
It's so pretty.
Which is funny because you hated the second book cover. Was it you who hated it? Maybe it was our friend who hated it.
The second one?
Yeah, people were saying that it's really basic.
No, I didn't say anything about it.
I like the pink of it.
Yeah, I think it's cute.
Madison gave this a 5 out of 5 on Goodreads and wrote, "Let's go, girls. We need to give Kamran the Adam treatment and slowly vanish him from the series. It's all about Cyrus now. He is the moment."
Oh my God. You're going to comment on that and be like, don't.
First of all, Adam's not that bad.
I thought we were all Team Adam around here.
I remember when I told you I wrote that.
Yeah. So Tahereh Mafi went live and Cheli decided to comment. What did you comment?
It's because everyone in the comments was like, "Oh my God, Kenji's amazing. I love Cyrus." And they were all just like throwing character names from both books in there. And I'm like, I thought we were all Team Adam, guys.
That's what you get for only reading the first 2. So my negative review comes from M7. They gave it 1 out of 5 and they said, "This just felt like it was filling a word count and really nothing happened to progress the story at all."
Thank you so much for listening, and we will see you next time.
Bye.
Doesn't it feel like we filmed 10 episodes right now?
It does. I feel so drained right now.
Okay, good night. No, we're not gonna.
Not again.
You sent me a screenshot of us
when we were just laying down.
Yeah.
What episode was that? Long Shot.
Mm-hmm.
Watch Long Shot if you want to see that, because I'm too lazy to post a picture of it.
Dude, I don't mean to like toot our horn, but we've been kind of funny recently, haven't we?
I think so.
I think we're hilarious.
I think you're hilarious.
I think we have learned how to like jump off of each other really well.
Mm-hmm. But let us know in the comments below.
I know. Everyone's like, no.
Not at all, actually.
It was really hard to watch.
I actually
Why'd you talk about
I
nails
DNF'd.
for so long? I DNF'd your video.